సుప్రీంకోర్టు చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ ఎన్వి రమణను ఇటీవలే న్యాయమూర్తులుగా నియమితులైన 9 మందిని మహిళా న్యాయవాదులు సన్మానం చేశారు. ఆ కార్యక్రమం ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
And then back to Bangalore for 34 years, and again returning to a second home, I must say, Delhi, as to what unifies all of us in our country, which is so much of diversity. And coming from the legal fraternity, I think it is the Indian Constitution, it is the rule of law, and the commitment to rule of law by not only from the bar, but also from the bench, and the systematic hierarchy of courts with the apex court at the top. I don't like to dwell into these details a lot, but today is a day of celebration. And I think at the outset we should all give a standing ovation to Honorable the Chief Justice for his stupendous effort of appointing Thank you so much. It is a day of celebration where 9 judges at a time have been appointed, out of which there are 3 women judges. And I may say, in my all humility, that what happened in 2008, being the first lady judge from the bar in Karnataka High Court, God willing, and with the blessings of all of you, I may become the first Chief Justice, woman Chief Justice. And that credit must go to the Honorable Chief Justice, Sri Ramana Garu, and the honorable members of the Collegium. Since I am speaking to women advocates, I must say that there are 3 phenomena which we should look at when we concern the women in the bar and on the bench. That is the very entry of women into the fraternity, legal fraternity. Secondly, the retention of women in the bar is a very important thing. That is a critical aspect. And thirdly, the advancement of women later on to the higher echelons. His Lordship, the Chief Justice, has, by his historic decision, by carrying with him the 4 members of the Collegium and all the judges who have supported him, has displayed uniquely that it is possible for more than one judge to be on the bench of the Supreme Court. That is by appointing at a time.
In the entire country, our lower judiciary, I don't want to use the word of lower judiciary, but subordinate judges and all that, less than 30%. In high courts, women judges are 11.5. Supreme Court, after 4 judges out of 33, we are just around 11 or 12. Lawyers, 1.7 million advocates in the country, only 15% are women. And only 2% are elected representatives in the state bar councils. The other day, I, of course, openly have not stated with Manan Kumar Mishra, chairman of the bar council, but I said that, what is this in your bar council national committee, not even one single lady representative? This needs a urgent correction. And people will say easy that we are all, it is difficult because of women had lot of problems, etc., etc. That's not correct. I do agree that preference of clients sometimes, uncomfortable environment, lack of infrastructure, crowded courtrooms, lack of washrooms, lack of crushes, and lack of sitting places, which are the major issues which is unfriendly to the women lawyers in this system. I gathered information throughout country, which is my, I don't want to say pet project, need of the hour, that is Judicial Infrastructure Corporation, which I am proposing.
సుప్రీంకోర్టు చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ ఎన్వి రమణను ఇటీవలే న్యాయమూర్తులుగా నియమితులైన 9 మంది మహిళా న్యాయవాదులు సన్మానం చేశారు. ఈ సందర్భంగా కారల్ మార్క్స్ వ్యాఖ్యలను సీజే ఎన్వి రమణ ప్రస్తావించారు. కింది కోర్టుల నుంచి సుప్రీంకోర్టు వరకు మహిళా న్యాయవాదుల కొరత ఉందన్నారు. దీనిని వీలైనంత త్వరగా అధిగమించాల్సిన అవసరం ఉందన్నారు. మహిళా న్యాయవాదుల కోసం కోర్టులో కనీస సదుపాయాలు కూడా లేవని పేర్కొన్నారు.